Are we ready? Sit her down right there. Look, I got it. All right, hey, folks, we are live. Hey, guess what? I got kicked off Real Estate 101. I about got banned from the office, and you know the reason I got kicked off Real Estate 101 is if you wait a minute, so you'll probably walk in front of the camera. But that's another day for another story. So guess what, guys? This is one of my favorite topics. I love it, and it's this time of the year again. And for some reason, I always get picked to come up here because I think probably because I'm like the best husband in Rutherford County. I mean, that's the only thing I.
Sound the best damn
No,
husband in the business.
no, I tell you, I've got great qualities to be the best husband, but I make husband mistakes that make me sometimes the most aggravating husband in the world. But hey, it's a balance act. You just got to hope at the end of the day you got more pluses than minuses. All right, so folks, good morning, and it's the Weatherman with the morning grind, and it is a pleasure to be here with you guys this morning, and we're getting very, very close to Christmas, where Santa Claus is on his way. How many days we got, Josh? Man, he's an about guy. I think today is the 11th, so we got 14 days till Christmas. So, guys, our topic today is, if I'm not mistaken, it's Christmas present for your wife. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, anyway, Christmas presents for your wife. You have to help me with questions. So, guys, as men go out there, most men are terrible about picking out gifts for your wife. Now, this is also gifts for your girlfriend, gifts for your significant other, gifts for these things. So, the one thing that you have to do to make the most perfect gift, and it's not always the most expensive gift. It's not always something big and shiny and all these things. It's really what your wife has kind of mentioned throughout the year. And if you've not been with her that long, just listen to her without the year of things that she likes. So what I'm going to tell you today is I'm going to give you a hint on how to shop for your wife. So one of the number one things that 99.9% of most women love, Josh, do you have any idea what that is? Shoes. Hey, y'all hear he didn't say kids, and he's right. Shoes. Women sometimes love him shoes more than they love him kids. So how in the world do we know what size shoe does Zena wear? 11. Dang.
Big ass foot.
Dang, Zena. Hey, man, don't ever say 11. Even if it is, always say, 7. I mean, people think she got a foot that big, man. Come on. So, yeah. So, Tommy, what size does Brittany wear?
7.
7? See? So, the one thing is most men don't know. So, let me tell you a little secret. How you find out what size shoe your wife wears?
Sneak in that closet and look.
Might your closet too? Yeah.
Snuck in that closet.
Yeah. How'd you learn that? Where'd you get it from?
I snuck in that
There you
closet
go.
and looked.
And so if you're married, you shouldn't have to sneak in your own closet, but just go over and look it over. But guess what? Sometimes you got to look at the inside of the shoe and look down in there, and there's 2 shoe sizes on some of them, folks. Get the American shoe size. Yeah. So that's one of the things you can do. You're never going to go wrong, even if you buy a pair of shoes that she don't like or is ugly, because she'll still appreciate the fact that you cared enough about buying her shoes. Also, there's other things like what women like to do with their body. I'm not going to get so razors. There's these things that you shave your face. You know what those are called? No, man, come on, Josh, really? What, with a Bic? Man, this guy's on it this morning. He's good. Zane, you're going to have Bigfoot shoes and big razors for Christmas. Congratulations. So one of the things that we're looking at, I think they're like dermaplanes. Do you know what a dermaplane is? Dermablade. Do you know what a dermablade is?
Yes.
There we go. So a dermablade is the things that women will take and scrape off their face, kind of like Hannibal Lecter did and those things. But they got some with lights on them and refillable blades. These are things that women love. And most women that I know, or most wives especially that I know, they don't buy these things throughout the year a lot because they're thinking about husbands and what I fix for supper and these things. So these are things that are very important that you can buy your wife. You know, everybody always goes to Bed Bath Beyond and buy these bath bombs. Men, if you bought bath bombs, go unwrap them, take them out in the front yard and chuck them as far as you can chuck them. The bath bombs are over with. Most women probably got 100 bath bombs somewhere in their house, dissipating under their thing. So some of the other things we can look at is socks. Most women don't buy socks. Shoes. Now, what kind of shoes could we buy a woman at the end of the day? Slippers. We like them slippers. What's a good brand name? Not promoting anybody, but what's a good brand name we could buy some slippers? See there, this is what I love about this next generation. They strictly go right down to UGG and forget all about them lugs. Hey, they'll sell a lug too. Don't worry about the Uggs. You can buy lugs for half price. So always look around. But women love to come home, put something warm on their feet, and do something like that.
Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy socks, exactly right. With what on the bottom of them?
Like some little cat, dog, whatever.
No, man, grips so they don't fall and bust their tail on hardwood floor. But you're good. You're getting there. He's 0 for 6, but he's getting there. So some of those things like that women love. Guys, the one thing I can tell you do not buy is we got a guy that's got really good at Christmas gift. So the big man himself, my mentor in real estate, the guy that's taught me most everything I know other than a few others along the way. What is a great gift that you've done over the past few years since you've been married and got better that you've gotten your wife for Christmas?
I'm a shitty gift giver.
No, you've got to no, you're not. You may give to her early.
So a couple of weeks ago,
There we go.
you could help me.
Okay.
I went to her, and there's some things I wanted to help her with that cost money. And I said, "No, look, I'll do this, but I'm not going. Don't get upset if there's no Christmas present."
That is a terrible, terrible, terrible
I know it's
gift.
terrible. So, see, I'm not very creative. I just think instead of going the creative way, I'm always going the financial way.
That's a 4th of July gift. I'm not gonna get you any fireworks, but I'll get you this to improve you. One of the things, Tommy, you probably don't even realize it. One of the gifts he got, and he gave it early, and he had to work to get it. Now watch him work. Is there was a purse at the shop Brittany owned that she wanted, and she almost bought it, and he had to trick her in that somebody was coming back because on consignment to get this purse back. You remember that? And I remember when she got it, how excited she was about this purse. That's creative because what that shows me is he listened to her. He knew she wanted that purse. Now, hey, good job. She may have played him, but good job, Brittany. But now, but
I got a question.
yeah, okay, shoot for
How
it.
important is it for your wife to have something to open up under that tree on Christmas Day?
They'll act like it's not, but it's very, very important. Because
Why
first
is
of all,
that?
this is the time of year that not only can you show your wife appreciation for the hard work she's put in for your family. Because my wife is, everybody always knows that I call my wife the queen but guess what? My wife always she cooks for me, she takes care of our house, she takes care of our kids. I'm probably the luckiest dude out there, so that's a very important day. And so when you get shitty gifts or crappy gifts and they don't have nothing to unwrap on Christmas, then shame on you because chances are you spent money on yourself along the way throughout the year. So if any man gets mad at me for saying that, we're at 239 John Rice Boulevard. I mean, just come see Josh. He'll handle you. But, but the main thing is it's really a thing about showing appreciation. But that's not it. That's not all. So if you have kids, it also is teaching your kids to make sure that the husband loves his wife. That's what we are obligated and supposed to do is love your wife. And that's one of the ways you can do that. And it's not by going and just getting a Cracker Barrel gift card and this and that, say, hey, you go get what you want. It's actually about attempting it. Even if she hates the gifts, she'll really like the opportunity because she can take it back and swap it out. Until you really learn what your wife likes. Give you one example. My wife was here this morning, and she's wearing a Christmas present. Can you guess what it is, Josh?
That old silk sweater.
You're wrong. It's her boots. You know why she got to get to wear them?
Because you got it for Christmas.
No, because she's the queen.
That's right.
And she wanted some new boots to wear today. So guess what? She got to go under the old Christmas tree.
So was that already wrapped up?
Somewhat. But we didn't wrap that one because we already knew she was going to get it. So, and there's something very cool about sneaking your wife or sneaking a little gift before Christmas. So Christmas is not about the gifts, guys, ever. It's not about how much money you spend. It's really about the specialness about it, the funness about it, sneaking a gift. So some gifts that you can definitely get, and we've talked about it before, is you're never going to go wrong with pictures. You're never going to go wrong with pictures in the past. Give you an example. A lot of us have lost loved ones, so pictures of them together. This I'm talking about it over the long haul. Even our kids when they were younger. When you have kids that are grown, now I didn't get this year, so I don't want to put myself on the spot. But whenever your wife could have a picture of her children young together, man, you know what that does to a mom? It's really very special. It's very, very special. So clothes is one. Do you know what kind of perfume Zena wears?
I know that she would like anything that I picked out.
That is a terrible answer, Josh. That is the awful answer.
Girls love whenever guys pick perfume.
What if it smells like? What if you get her Versace for men?
It's not the counts.
No, that's not the thought. That's so stupid. Do you not ever see her? You ever been in her bedroom?
Yeah.
Zena's mama, he's been in her bedroom. So you ought to be able to know what she wears. And so let me ask, how do you find out what Zena wears for perfume?
Sneak in that bathroom and look at it.
No, you're gonna get there one of these days. You may be 60. You're driving down the road. Where's y'all's favorite place to eat?
We really like to go to Blue Coast.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an idea. So hey, we go to Blue Coast Burrito. We're driving down the road. Hey Zena, hey girl, dang baby, you look good tonight. Dang, you smell good. What are you wearing? What's you gonna say, Josh?
This rose perfume.
There you go. Now you probably need to record it and write it down because you'll forget. So it's very easy to find out what your wife wears. So guys, if you're looking for that, to do that. Now, so there's just a little few inside tips for that for women. Shoes are number one. Pictures of the kids are number two. But the most important part is knowing what they wanted along the year and listen to your wife.
Is there a number of gifts they need to have under there?
Absolutely.
Is it? How many?
In my house, it ought to be just as many as everybody else, if not one more extra. But that's my house. And I hope my son is the same way at his house. And then I hope one day my daughter is the same way at her house. Because, they don't have to be equal the same. But it's just the fact of I don't really need anything. I have everything. I've already bought my Christmas present. My wife was going to buy me. I snuck in and bought it. So my thing is, and my wife's the same way. She don't really want anything. She don't need anything, but she's getting some things. So yes, I do think it's very important because women may not tell you that or may not show you that, but it really makes them feel good when you took that time to get it. So guess what else? When it's still in the Amazon box, untaped, uncut, unwrapped, and it's got a bow on it, it sucks. That's terrible. There's nothing wrong with ordering from Amazon. Just put it in another box.
What about like spa days and like facials and stuff like that?
You know about like a good gift certificate?
Yeah.
That sucks. So only reason is because, it's those are things that we ought to be doing throughout the year. Now you can get a gift on it, but you shouldn't have to give it to her then. So. And I'm not saying that bad.
It says girls love vacuum cleaners.
No, girls don't love vacuum cleaners. And and girls don't love kitchen cookware. And girls don't love at Christmas. They love that during these other times of the year. Now, Drew is what most men think. Girls love to get their nails done. Girls love to have spas. But let me tell you when the best time to give a spa gift certificate is. March 12th.
Still random day.
Just roll random day. Don't mean nothing. It just means I love you, baby. Go get a spa. That's when those gift certificates mean the most. What that really says is you didn't have enough time. You didn't want to spend enough time. You just went there and bought me a damn gift certificate. Now, there's nothing wrong with them, but you know how many people have? How many gift cards are in your wallet right now, Swan?
A bunch.
I get them every year and never use them.
There you go.
I don't
So
want to go there and deal with it.
yeah, so there's the stuff you can spend for half that cost to do it. I'm-
Seabolt said buy something that will last forever.
Yeah, like a weatherman hat seaboat for your wife. I got one. I'll sell you. They last forever. So I got a.
I think you might be talking about diamonds.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you how dumb this guy was when I got married, and one of my first Christmases, and so I didn't know because I never had anybody teach me. So I buy my wife platinum diamonds first year.
There ain't no going back from that.
You just gotta keep buying. You just gotta. But
You
then
just
I
gotta keep
but
moving forward.
but then I realized. Then I started wanting to buy her things that she liked, that she wore, and that I knew that she wore. You know, people don't understand most of the time the outfit Shawan's got on. I actually picked out because I know what my wife likes to wear. Because I pay attention to that. Because it means that much to me. That's what women like to have at Christmas. It didn't have to be an outfit. It didn't have to be shoes because other women have things that they like and that means something to them. So that's one of the things that we got to look at. So now let's go to the women. Let's flip this up and go to the women. So what can the woman buy a man?
Shoes.
It don't matter.
Any damn thing. Because our emotions are like this. We forgot about it halfway home in a box. We open it back up and get surprised again. You know, but you know, most of the time, so I'll give you an example. Now, there are some men that kind of have, what I like to say, they just have a little bit of mixture of man and woman. There's nothing wrong with it because it just got great. So what's one of the things, Tom, you can buy Tommy any day of the week all the time?
Dark chocolate.
Y'all do not pay attention to this guy. Well, so just y'all failing the test, the Tommy test.
I said dark chocolate.
Well, you're
I
wrong.
mean lunch.
You're wrong. Who has he loved since he was old enough to
Notre
talk?
Dame.
Man, there you go.
Anything Notre Dame.
So that, but who does he love even more than that?
Him.
There you
Himself.
go. Buy a picture of himself smiling. I'm the greatest. You know, $3. $3. You go out here and spend $6,000 on Notre Dame season tickets and buy him a $3 picture of him. So you have to pay attention to things like that. And so that's really what Christmas, in my opinion, is about, is listening and kind of knowing those things. You know, there's certain times of year that women will throw you hints. I understand that. And this is, let me tell you what a hint is. You're in a store. Ooh, I like that. Well, get it. No, I don't want to get that. That's a hint, fellas. You need to remember that. You ought to be over there writing it down. And as soon as you get the next day, go buy the damn thing because it won't be gone long. And if you're going to order from Amazon and you're like most people, send that sucker to another address. Are they going to know what the gifts are? Because they're going to say, well, I thought I ordered this. So be careful.
You've had a couple comments on
Oh,
here.
okay. We just flowing with.
David he said ammo and
What?
guns.
Yeah, well, they're out. You can't find them.
Christy Morgan said sports tickets.
There you go.
Nick Seabolt said anything because we always buy what we want.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And so, you know, the one thing is, so what means the most to women? So I'm going to go around the room before we quit. Tommy, what means the most to, first of all, your mom? What means the most to your mom?
Probably our connection. I mean, she don't really care about a gift.
No.
I think she probably looks forward to our time together on New Year or on Christmas Eve. We eat together. That's always kind of been our night. That's a special night for her.
Okay. So one of the things that obviously right there to get his mom would be a great picture of the last Christmas Eve because there are pictures there. And then every year continue to have that tradition started, you know. So now what is one of the things that you know means the most to Brittany?
I think Brittany loves all of us being together and doing our Christmas thing, and it feels like Christmas, and everybody has presents under the tree.
Yeah.
See, I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
But like, she wants everybody to have their little Christmas presents. Lucky to have his little Christmas present. We're in there together and open them up. That's what she loves.
So one of the coolest things for Brittany is actually this is the only time you get to write a certificate, is a handwritten certificate saying, Brittany, this day is yours. I'll do anything you want me to do. I won't say we can't do it. I won't argue. I won't give you my input. This is your day. I'm not allowed to speak. You can use this if you want to. You get one day to do it. So whatever day, if you want to use it on Christmas, I don't give you any input. I don't tell you how to do it, and I do exactly what you asked me to do. Can you imagine what that would mean to her? Because we know how our guy is. There's a better way. We can figure that out. But those are the times you do give things like that because it's men. So, all right, so Drew, before we get out of here, tell me something about Samantha. What is one thing that makes Samantha happy?
Now, Samantha's
Right
not,
now, right now. Don't
Right
say,
now?
don't say not.
she's not a big gift person.
Don't
but
say that.
She loves like spa days, facial stuff, like anything, like face moisturizer, makeup, earrings, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
a gift should be easy for the person. A gift card, like I get gift cards all the time, and now I got to go over there and get my shit. I think the gift should be very here you go, and it's that's one of the things
Yeah.
I've learned.
I've got the gift for you, and you're going to see after this show, and then you're going to thank me 1,000. Josh, what is one thing that Zena loves?
Affection.
I don't know how the hell you're going to wrap that up. I'm Josh. You're on the road today. Hey, just an empty box and a little fortune cookie that says affection. Here you go, baby. That's like air and opportunity. There's $1 million in there, air and opportunity. But Josh, you're 19. You're not supposed to know these things. But so let's do this. What's one thing your mom would love to have on Christmas?
My mom loves cooking.
Okay. So what's one thing that you could get her to make this not expensive?
Like one of those little ninja blenders for like $60.
How about this? How about a cooking pad? You know where they cut stuff with y'all's family picture on it.
Cutting our family.
You won't cut it.
Shopping y'all's hair.
Hey, it's covered up.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's covered up. You see what I'm saying? So that's your family, and that's something that she really likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these are things that we just don't think about. So I'm gonna let Shawan end it with, what's one thing that Shawan, that your husband, the coolest cat in this room, would love to have for Christmas? What would be something that just makes him happy on Christmas?
I think what makes you happy on Christmas is that all of us are opening gifts, we're having a good time, we're together.
There you go. See about it makes you tear up, because that's what it means to him. It's not about money. It's not about gifts. It's about knowing what makes him happy. That's what Christmas is about. Not about how much you can buy. Not about all this stuff. We know what makes our kids happy. We know if once you start understanding what makes your wife happy, then you will never have to worry about a great Christmas. So guys, from our team to your team, we'll see you again for Christmas. Have a very Merry Christmas for Big Guy gets. I've not cried since the second grade, and that's because I got in trouble for whipping my teacher's tail. So guys.